Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of History Hobo Plays TimeGuessr. Just a quick notification, I won't be uploading a video tomorrow on the 5th of September because it's my birthday. I'll be back after that though. Let's get into the game. Okay. Women voters vote against Wilson Ashurst Hayden. Their party opposes National Women's Suffrage. National Women's Party. So this is, and does that say Arizona down here? This is during Woodrow Wilson times then, so pre-World War I. Especially if they're voting for him. It could be during, but more than likely not. So if this is Arizona, could it be Phoenix? We got any clues here? Del Pelagio de Dulces Fruta, it's in Spanish. Fresh fruits and tobaccos. Drugs, anything that suggests where exactly it would be in Arizona? Not really. But it should be Arizona, hopefully. The major cities would be Phoenix, obviously. Could be Tucson. Could be Flagstaff. See, Phoenix is a very big city. Does this look like a big city? Not really. What does this water tower say? Maybe it's just an advertisement. Could be Tucson. Maybe Tucson makes more sense just being a slightly smaller place. Phoenix seems a bit big, but hopefully we won't be too far away, and hopefully it's not Flagstaff. Doesn't say anything here. No, so I don't know when Wilson was elected, but he was the president during World War I. So it's probably just prior, around 1912, 1913 possibly. Let's have a look at the vehicles. Seems pretty old. Still have the wagon type wheels on this one. Could be during the war, it could be his re-election, I don't know. Possibly is. It could be post World War if he was running after again. Let's go. Well, it'd have to be an election year. Can't really work them back that much. We'll say 12. It'll take me too long to calculate that. Let's go for it. Oh, it's 16, so it was during the war. That's a shame. And we were in Tucson at least, so that was a good guess. Tactical voting banners hung by the National Women's Party in Tucson, Arizona. So lucky there, location-wise. Yeah, not so good. Should have thought it probably was re-election rather than just running for election. Okay, next round. Okay, this looks interesting. Montmartre is in Paris. We have Theatre du Tetre with a windmill, a bit like the Moulin Rouge. It is definitely French. La Belle Gabrielle, La Colline. It's on a hill. Montmartre is at the top of a hill. The buildings seem large enough to be that area. Well, it's definitely like Paris-sized buildings, so we can have a look in Paris for that. The theatre might still be there, I don't know. Montmartre is north in Paris, I believe. Not far from the Sacré-Cœur. Yes, Montmartre, the Sacré-Cœur is in Montmartre. I can't find it exactly, but I'm going to guess here. Because this road curves, and it's also one way. So heading up the hill, which is what I think this does. We also have some gardens over here, which would make sense if it was signposted to gardens. And looking at the satellite, it looks like there might be something here, but that doesn't really line up. I can't see a windmill on this corner, but it might have been removed. So I'm not sure. But we'll go for that in the location-wise. The vehicles look 40s, 50s-ish. Shoulder pads on this lady does suggest possibly 40s, 50s. I'd assume it's post World War II, given this vehicle and that one, yeah. So maybe early 50s here. Again, shoulder pads. Can't really see any obvious clues. So we'll go 52 here. Let's go for that. 56. Oh, perfect location. So that was where the windmill used to be. And there's Theatre Lepic, but not the same theatre anymore. Or it's not signposted here. So the Moulin de Gueule, it's a shop. Yeah. So not exactly there anymore, but found it anyway. Nice score. Next round. Ooh. What flag is that? I'm not sure. Black with red and green. Ooh, this is difficult. We're in some kind of military area. We've got barbed wire. We've got a lot of soldiers, and they're all wearing this black, red, and green flag. Is it Afghanistan? No. Possibly. I can't remember what the Afghan flag has. I know I'm trying to think countries with black in the flag. The people look like they could be from that area. Do we have Arabic? Looks like we might have Arabic on this badge. I think Afghanistan's all I've got here, really. It'd have to be Kabul then, more than likely. Don't see any mountains around, which is not great, because normally Kabul is surrounded, or at least has some very big mountains nearby. So we had a couple of Afghan rounds the other week, well, last week was it? Are there some areas that are not so mountainous around it? Quite a lot of mountains. But it would be some kind of military base, I would assume. I don't know where we can find military hospital. I think we might be closer to the center of the city if we can't see the mountains, but I don't think a military base is really going to be labeled on this map, and there's very little detail, to be honest, of what is labeled on this map. So I think we'll just go in Kabul. Are there any other cities it could be? I suppose it could be some of these. Kandahar? Don't know. Might be more sensible to be down here because there's no mountains in the picture, but is there a mountain back here? Possibly. I'd say this is post-Afghan war, but pre the Taliban taking over. As they seem to be dancing. I think that's frowned upon these days. And there's music, which they're not too keen of, the Taliban. So this might be like mid-2010, something like 2015, possibly. Are there any other clues to the... there's not a great deal of information to gain of this. There is a point-and-shoot camera, though. Don't know what the access to phones is like in Afghanistan. That's another question. So maybe it is a little bit earlier. Maybe say 2011. Let's go for that. I'm hoping this is not Kandahar. It is Kandahar. Is it? Yes, it is. Damn it. I said I should have gone there. It was 2012. Good year, I guess. But Afghan soldiers training to become officers in the Afghan National Army dancing during their graduation ceremony. Should have thought no mountains. I should have gone down there. I should have trusted my gut on that one. That was silly. Okay. What have we got here? Svobodido Kozbont Vaki sounds Hungarian then. Vaki, it's not the Vaki Street again, is it? It possibly is. Magyar. Yeah, it's Hungary for sure. Can I see it? Oh, the street name is here, but it's too blurred to read. I think I'm going to go the Vaki Street again, though, to be honest. Just because it says it right here. UTCA Barn, UTCA Barn, which is actually what the street is called. So it always pops up, especially in Budapest. Where is it? It is Vaki UTCA is here, but it's also here. Yeah. So we'll go this corner. It wasn't this corner last time, it was this corner up here, but we'll try this one. What year would this be then? They're wearing traditional outfits of some kind here, so they're not any help to me. Thick black glasses on these people here. Could be 70s-ish. The stroller. Hard to say. Leather jackets back here with jeans. Yeah. Flared trousers on this boy. So yeah, I would say it's 70s, but we'll probably hedge later 70s just because it's Hungary. And we add a bit of time on. So I might go 76 here. Let's go for it. It was 84. See, wow. Flares in the 80s. Hungary always does this to you. And it was the correct street. It was the same place it was yesterday. Hungary in the 80s. 84 and they're wearing flares. It's amazing. The fashion's just stuck around there. Okay, a group of Hungarian children performing on the streets of Budapest. I should have added tenure on for that one. Not going to be my best score today. I'll be lucky to get 45,000 here on the last round. We're in the USA. Do we have a number plate here? We have a Florida plate. That helps us. It kind of fits with the palm trees and the like. We're on a one-way. We've got older cars. Where could we be, though? Would we be in Miami? Possibly. Is there anything that says what city we would be in? Florida's a fairly large place. Miami might be most likely, though, given the look of the people as well. There's some Hispanic people here. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go Miami, really. I've been up to Orlando and Tampa, but not down to Miami, so I'm not really sure. Probably near Miami Beach. Like Midtown. Miami Beach is over here, isn't it? It's probably around here somewhere, not too far away from the beach. We don't really see that kind of Art Deco building here to say whether it is there or not. The vehicles, hard to say. This is a Bonneville. I don't know this era of American car very well. We have a Beetle here, obviously. Everything else looks of a similar age. That almost looks like a Challenger. Kind of 70s-ish cars. This guy's got a big collar, which is kind of 70s-ish. The fashion on this guy, we might be again late 70s here. Would this be into the 80s? Say Americans hold on to their cars for quite a while, so it's hard to say. Cars definitely look more 70s to me. Could it be even earlier? I don't know these cars very well at all. They look like this for a very long time. That's the thing. They have almost 50s inspiration with these sharp edges, but the cars like that were made in the 90s in America that look like that. These American-made cars that nowhere else in the world had. Kind of watch. Is she wearing a digital watch? No, I don't think so. People smoking cigars on the street. Not so common these days. I'm gonna go late 70s. I'm really not sure on this. Let's go for it. 73, it was early 70s. It was Miami though. So people waiting at traffic lights in 70s Miami. So we're just over here, not on Miami Beach area. Shame about the early 70s, made sense. I didn't see any flares, unfortunately. Final score, that's pretty low for me, 43,846. Some real tricky year guesses there. Let's look at the breakdown first. Okay, first round, decent start. Getting the right city, just 4 years off in Tucson. Second one, 4 years off in Paris, perfect location. 1 year off in Afghanistan. I said it should be Kandahar and I just didn't do it. 500 kilometers almost away. Then the years on the last 2 rounds what lost me all the points. 8 years off in Hungary, perfect location almost again, but Hungary's so hard to date. And then the last one, 5 years off in Miami. It wasn't terrible, but I should have gone a bit earlier in the 70s there. Okay, let's see how everyone else has done. I'm sure a few people will have beaten that today. Let's see. Oh no, maybe everyone found it a little tricky. Panda 4,000 or 40,900, not too bad. Duda very close together with Panda. Figbug a bit further down. Relander hasn't put in a score today. Let's see if he can beat those. I wouldn't be surprised if he does. Okay, I'll see you in a couple of days after my birthday. Bye.